we got a project to talk about linguistic phenomena, right?
Yes, are we both on the same team?
Yes, of course, mate. We are on the same team. So, what we should talk about? Actually, I have an idea already. So, there is a phenomena where a man got isolated because of his accent. But if you have any idea, well, just tell me, okay? But this one is really good, mate. It's related to.
I'm sorry. I don't understand what you're trying to say.
Okay. I'll explain it to you, okay, nah? So, we have a linguistic project. Now, we should find a linguistic phenomena and then we analyze the phenomena. I already found the phenomena, mate. But yeah, if you have another topic, then we can discuss about it.
Sorry, I still don't understand you.
Astaga. Okay, alright. I'll explain it to you again. So, why? She ran away! Wait. Oh my god.
Hi guys. So you just saw what happened, right? That was a little dramatic, but actually, let's connect to something very real.
Yeah, of course. Believe it or not, what happened to me earlier being not understood because of how I speak, but yeah, it happens many times in real life, especially for people who speak with a very strong local or foreign accent.
Sometimes it's not only about not understanding, but also about people choosing not to listen, so they don't even try to understand other people.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. President. People in India will naturally welcome your decision to extradite Habu Rana to India back home. In that context, I would like to ask you a question about, in last few years, we have seen several groups in the US raising anti-India voice, calling about separation, terrorism activities in India. Do you think that should continue here in the US as well?
You're gonna have to go louder.
Mr. President, people in India would be welcoming your decision to extradite Habu Rana to...
I can't understand a word he's saying.
May I, sir? May I? May I, sir?
Go ahead back there.
Mr. President, thank you. First, I want to ask.
During a press conference, an Indian journalist asked a question about anti-India activities occurring in the US. But Trump cut him off like, I can't understand the word he's saying. And yeah, just moved on.
How rude. Like, wow. Imagine being ignored, not because your question was bad. Nah, man, no. But because of your accent.
Yeah, that's not just rude, mate, actually. That's what we call a linguistic discrimination. And it's part of a bigger issue.
That's why, to raise awareness about this issue, we made a poster.
Ta-da!
In this video, we'll talk about how language and power connect and how some accents are heard but unfortunately others are ignored.
Yeah, so without any further ado, let's get into it, mate. But this time I hope you can understand me, yeah, so let's go. So let's talk about the linguistic side of this situation. Donald Trump was born and raised in Queens, New York, which is actually one of the most linguistically diverse areas in the US. I mean, 47.6% of the population there are immigrants. That's wild, right?
Yeah, I mean, you'd think he'd be used to hearing different accents already.
Well, exactly. But the fact is, Trump went to very elite monolingual schools, like the New York Military Academy and the Wharton School of Business.
So, even though he lived around diversity, his social and academic spaces were mostly filled with people who spoke the same way, like standard American English.
Yeah, that means his daily environment is still centered around one dominant way of speaking.
So here's the important part. Just because someone lives near diverse people doesn't exactly mean they're open to diversity. There's this concept called social dominance orientation, or SDO for short.
Oh yeah, so basically it's when someone prefers a social system where certain groups are seen as higher than others.
Yes, and research from McKinsey et al. At 2025 found that people high in SDO tend to see non-dominant groups, including those with unfamiliar accent, as less competent or even less credible. That's probably why Trump didn't even try to understand the journalist questions. Instead, he just shut it down and blame the accent or whatever.
Oh yeah, and that brings us to the bigger issue. When Trump refused to engage with the journalist question and focused only on his accent, he wasn't just having trouble understanding actually. He was reinforcing a linguistic hierarchy where American English is seen as the standard and accents like Indian English are treated as less valid.
But see, at that point, it's not just about language, it's about power. Because language can be used to decide who gets to speak and who gets ignored. Instead of trying to understand, Trump dismissed the speaker, not because he couldn't hear him, but maybe he just didn't want to. So, what can we do about all of this? First, we need to recognize that accent bias is real, but it's something we can change.
Yes, it starts with education. Schools and campuses can support linguistic diversity, not just teach the standard English.
In the media too, people should hear of different ways of speaking. That's how we normalize diversity.
Yeah, because every time we accept someone's voice, we are also accepting their story, culture, and place in the world. Let's keep listening, let's speak for equality, no matter the accent, because every voice matters.